Hey guys, Dan here from Spartanjesters. On my own again. Chris is getting his new computer on Monday, but we'll speak about that later. News in about Elder Scrolls Online. The rating has come in, and I mean, it's slightly surprising, but when you really think about it, it's not. The Elder Scrolls has got to mature, which would be based as an American rating, translating to an 18 here in the UK. I suppose that's what Skyrim got. That's what Elder Scrolls has got. You want it to be similar. You don't want them to dampen down what Skyrim would have, what Oblivion would have. You want it to feel exactly the same, but be the MMO, and that's what they've always been going at. So that's what they've given it. So obviously, they're not cutting back on the kind of, I don't know, the heritage that they've got. They're not going to make it a lower rated game to get the younger MMOers into it. But I can't complain. I'm happy with that. And if you're not, tell us why. And yeah, might as well. Anyway, the big kind of video that they brought out is I'm loving to see they're bringing out this new content. They're bringing out more gameplay footage and kind of commentaries, and you may have seen the most recent one with the two guys over there from Zenimax, just kind of taking on world bosses. When I say world bosses, I don't necessarily mean giant ones that are going to take like 20, 30. But at the start of this video, they take on this boss just between the two of them. Spoiler alert, one of them dies. But yeah, you get the idea. When he's walking through it, he's kind of showing that what they said previously about it is that the Holy Trinity doesn't have to exist. You can make it exist for yourself, but I mean, like one person will always have a heal on them, so you can always either play, all right, everyone take care of themselves, keep themselves alive and fight, or one person can have a bit more healing than the other. And in this video, you see that one of them clearly only has one heal or a ward to protect his allies. The other one doesn't really. He has a more defensive, might have been an ultimate ability, I'm not sure, called Lightning Form that he went into to reduce the damage while being attacked. This was all featured in this video. So it was good to see some good game footage coming out of there from just like, I mean, from mine and Chris's point of view, that's great to see that you could take on a big boss like that with just the two of you, because we did a lot of questing together in games we played previously. The other thing they showed was Dark Anchors. You might be thinking, oh god, not another one of these world event systems that are in other games like Defiance and Rift that are overused and just monotonous, and they just keep going with the same boring routine. Um, I'm saying that now, I might be eating my own words on release, but from what I see, they kind of mix it up with these switches, different mobs that come out, the way that you play towards it, but the way it starts always seems to be the same. Sort of ritual, a sacrifice, a big anchor, trying to pull Nern into the realm of the Daedra. So there's a lot to see from that, and it looks promising from what I can see. Obviously, there's only so much you can pick up from that, but they were trying to bring through on this video the ability to fast travel using way shrines to get closer to your friends, the ability to group up together really easily, things like that, which will make these world events easier. I can see myself getting very, very sidetracked in this game. Like previous Elder Scrolls titles, like the Oblivion, the first time I kind of played it through, I didn't play it through. I got so distracted I completed like the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, tried the Mages Guild, wasn't for me, things like that. And I forgot to do the main storyline. I had to go back and do that. But I like the fact that could happen. I mean, it's gonna make the process a lot more fun, and it means that everyone's leveling will be so varied and no one's going to have the same story to tell from, I don't know, level 1 to max level or max level you know, plus and max level plus plus when you go around doing the different alliances. So yeah, that's that from the group content, the M rating, and the question of the week was, going with the group context theme, who are you going to be questing with and what are you going to be doing? So my plans for questing on release of this game will be me and Chris pairing up. Not sure what alliance we're going to go through yet or what race. And hopefully you guys, I mean, the more the merrier. We'll give out our details, tell you where we'll be playing and things like that for you to join us, and that's our plan. Chris has left a message here for me to give to you guys that we'll be hosting a event for when Chris's PC comes. It's actually coming on the Monday, but on the Saturday the 1st of February, we're planning on holding kind of a community event where we'll be playing loads of different games. I'm sure he'll explain closer to the date, but he wants to play with you guys because I'm knee deep in studying for my exams, and he wants to test out his new bad boy that people from our community have actually donated towards making it possible for us to get him one. And we thank you so much, because it would have meant that we would have been without Chris for a very long time, and seeing as we've just got in with Stratix and MMORPG are helping us, and Chris has got a big review to do on a piece of hardware for you guys to see, which will be really cool, and I can't wait for that to be released. And yeah, just stay tuned, subscribe, hang in there. Our content will be getting out there. Once Chris is back, I'm sure he'll be knocking out videos left, right and centre with our weeklies and our hot topics as usual. And stay tuned for our interview, and go over to our Q&A and drop comments on what questions you would like us to ask. We'll probably go with most recurring questions plus most interesting questions are likely that we will ask. And if you really want to have a good chance of getting your question asked, go over to our esostratix.com and actually comment on the article I put over there, because we want to be able to feature some questions from there. And if we only get one question from there, we're going to ask that question. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.